bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the
Hi, Rich.
Hey, Bill. I didn't know you were coming to the office today.
Yeah, I fell behind on the new product release and I wanted to get caught up. What's all this about?
It's National Pie Day. We have pies galore. I got strawberry rhubarb, some apple pie, coconut custard. What can I get you?
Well, I'm more of a cake person myself.
This isn't really about having pie. It's the engineering type of pie. It's, circumference divided by diameter equals pi, which is 3.141592.
Rich, what happened? We had all of our notes up there. We had everything for the product release up there. What happened to them?
We're singing bye, bye, Miss American Pie.
I think it might have been the new cleaning crew we have. I think they erased it. And
Oh, Rich. Is this about proving that engineers aren't boring? Is that what this is?
maybe just a little, perhaps I shouldn't have hired the clown.
You hired a clown?
Yeah, his name is Bobo, and I thought if he was talking with us in the office and we could talk about the new, AI factory designer tool and he could joke around, then maybe it would go viral.
Rich, tell him it's nothing personal. Tell him we'll give him a big tip. Just lose the clown, Rich. I know these people. We don't want them angry at us. Do you want me to make the call?
If you don't mind, he was a little bit angry with me earlier today.
Okay. Hello. Good day, sir. Thank you. Do you want me to call you Bobo or Bo? Oh, okay. No, I'll call you Mr. Bobo. I understand. Unfortunately, we had some mishaps at the office, and we have to cancel your performance today. I understand, sir. It's short notice. I know what it's like to walk in your shoes. Oh, no, sir. No, I know they're big shoes. I didn't mean that as a joke. Mr. Bobo, there's no need for this level of profanity. We'll Venmo you the money. Mr. Bobo, I'm hanging up now. Goodbye, Mr. Bobo.
How did it go?
A lot better than I expected.
Great.
Let's get back to work. We got a lot of clients that are really excited about AI Factory Designer. Let's start telling them about it.
All right, excellent. Let's go. We are super excited to bring Initech's first AI tool to the industry. We're calling it the AI Factory Designer. It allows us to look at your current state of your facility, help you put together a master plan for 5 or 10 or 20 years down the road, and it helps us really efficiently drive to a conceptual engineering final state that allows you to put guardrails on your project from cost, from the size constraints, and many other things. We want to get the data step one. And the data is a little more complicated than you might think. So we'll get a set of data from a client and they may have a bunch of fields such as flash points, what's the current state of that material, does it need refrigeration, things like that. It's all great, but we probably need closer to 50 variables per raw material. So if you think about it, if you have 2,000 raw materials and you got 50 variables per raw material, that's 100,000 fields that you have to check. That used to take us 2 to 3 weeks to go through all those to make sure the missing data was filled in, and if there was mistakes that we were able to go in there and correct those mistakes. Once we had the data cleansed, we then go through and run the data to help us understand how many pores are going on, what are the pore ranges, what are the optimized pore centers that we need to set up, what are the pack out stations, what are the mixing stations, what are the robots, if any, are recommended, what size mix tanks, what size rolling pots, how many cleaning stations. There's another part of the AI that goes through the process, and it will agnostically start to assign known industry best practices or known industry equipment that has proven to be reliable and very productive in the industry. Now, that equipment that it recommends, again, is agnostic in its recommendation. You may be upgrading a plant that you have some existing equipment, and we want to make sure that the equipment that you want to use stays intact. We use that as the first level of analytics. It's make sure we optimize those centers, those pieces of equipment, and then we optimize around that. If there's 2,000 materials, There could be tens of thousands of actual containers, drums, jerry cans, whatever that might be, that has to be in a warehouse. And we also need to know, is it an allergen? Does it need to go in a hot box or in a refrigerator or in a freezer? Like all these different things come into consideration when we're storing materials. And then there's budgetary guardrails that we need to stay within as well. Then we can go to the next step, which is the 3D modeling. In the 3D modeling, we probably have 40,000 different components, and we'll take those components and we'll plug it into a layout based again on lean principles, on the process flow. We got to make sure that we want to optimize that facility, because 90% of the time we don't have a greenfield site. There's an old saying that says a picture's worth 1,000 words. Well, a 3D model's worth 1,000 pictures, right? So it really helps everyone, whether you're an engineer or not, understand what the proposed solution is. So all these drive into the decision of this is what we're going to go forward with from what we call the conceptual engineering aspect of building a new plant.
This is Adrian Sawicki reporting live from Initech headquarters here in Clifton, New Jersey, where we're hearing reports from leadership that they're releasing a new AI factory design tool. One industry insider said they're getting closer to proving engineers are not boring, but they're not there yet. Looks like Initech still has some work cut out for them. This is Adrian Sawicki from WPID, more at 11.
But where are the clowns?